Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm a sewaholic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, It's So Tanschi. First of all, I really have to say a big thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel already, to everyone that commented, to everyone that liked my videos, that sent me direct messages on Instagram. It's so nice to have this sewing community and to really have the feeling that you start to like my content, and I really want to produce more content that you enjoy. And that's why I will bring another makes video to you today. My last video, which was also my second video here on YouTube, was also a makes video. It was everything I made in January, but now we are already into March. I don't know how this year is going so fast already, but I definitely want to share with you what I made in February. And this time I have written everything down in my little notebook, so I can really give you all the details on what I made, the sizes, alterations I may have made to the pattern, and so on. So without further ado, I think we'll start. The first make I want to share with you is this blouse. And you will already notice if you watched my last video, which was the makes video of January's makes. As I already said, I will link it in the card. I think the card is here, I don't know yet, but I will link it. And I wore it for that video. It is a pattern I bought from Selfmade back when it was still called Stoff and Stil. And it is a pussy bow blouse. I made this one quite a lot, but this time I made some alterations. I omitted the cuffs and I elongated the sleeve quite a bit, and I made it also quite a bit wider, so I could put in the elastic here at the end of the sleeve, which gives it this like puffy, voluminous sleeve, which I really like. And I also made the tie quite a bit wider, so it has more volume also when you tie it. The fabric is a viscose fabric I bought at a local store to me, but it is by Fiber Mode, so you can easily get it online. I love the colors. The color combination is this almost lilac with this bright red. The quality is good, it feels very nice, but I had a bit of a problem while sewing it because even if I used a Microtex needle, the fabric, I think it's called snatched quite a bit. So I don't know how to say this in English properly. I can only show you what happened. This happened here, and that's not ideal, I would say, for a fabric that cost me 20 euros a meter, which is quite a lot for viscose, at least from what I buy normally. But yeah, I generally really like the blouse. I wore it only once, unfortunately. I don't wear that many blouses, I have to say, but I will definitely wear it more often when I get out of the house. I work from home, and so I don't have that many occasions where I really feel like dressing very nicely. I mean, I dress I would say in dresses and nice jumpers and nice trousers almost every day, but blouses, they're not that comfortable, you know. Yeah, but I have to wear it more often, of course. And I made the size 36, which is one size bigger than I am normally in European sizes. I'm normally a 34, but there was no 34, so I went for this one. It is a bit oversized on me, but if you wanted to fit true to size, I would suggest going with your normal size. And I will put my my measurements down below so you can compare yourself if you want to. That was make number 1. Make number 2 is a skirt by, the pattern is by Vicky Sews, and I made it to match the blazer that I made in January. You can also see that in my last makes video. It is the same beautiful wool mix fabric. It has this almost, I think it's chevron print or pattern. It is a very fitted skirt. It is quite short, and it's called the Agnia skirt, if I hope I pronounced it correctly. It has this lovely little slit in the front. It is fully lined, which you can see hopefully here. It has an exposed zipper in the back, and it has quite a lot of darts. It has like one dart here, and then one dart also here. I didn't have to make any alterations to this pattern, which was great. Vicky Sews fits me very, very nicely normally. I went for the size 34 and for the height 162 to 168 centimeters, and I am 168 centimeters of height. I hope that's how you say it. It's quite short, but it looks so cool, I think, with the matching blazer. It hangs there, that's why I'm looking there. But I will also put some pictures in of all the stuff that I made so you can see it on me, probably somewhere here. Yeah, I was quite afraid to make this skirt because it is so fitted and it is lined. I have never lined a skirt, but the instructions by Vicky Sews were as great as ever. And that's the second one done. Then I made a tried and tested pattern, which is a Burda Vintage pattern I found at a local charity shop 1 year or 1.5 years ago. It is the Burda 6068. I am honestly not sure if you will still be able to get it because it is, as I said, vintage, but maybe on places like eBay or Etsy, you could have a look. But before I talk too much and you haven't even seen the garment, I will show you the garment. It is a black pair of trousers and it is quite an oversized fit. I have seen Vicky Sews has a very similar style on her website, so if you can't find this one, you could maybe have a look over there. I did some alterations. I made the smallest size, which I think is a 34, but I have a very tiny waist, and so I had to take it quite a bit in, but I normally do that with this pattern. As I said, I made it quite a few times already. I added some belt loops here, and what I really like about this special style is that it has this really cool pocket detail, and they're also quite deep and roomy, which is really nice. The overall fit is quite baggy, quite relaxed, but also I would say stylish and cool. It is very on trend, and I would guess that this style is from the 80s. But if you know better, then please comment down below. Yeah, I think there is not much else to say about this make, because it is just a very simple pair of trousers, but I think everyone needs a black pair of trousers, or not everyone needs a black pair of trousers, that's stupid. But if you like to wear black trousers from time to time instead of, for example, jeans or skirts, I highly recommend going for this kind of style. I already wore it like 5 times since I made these, so that's definitely a win. And the fabric is, I think it's a viscose twill mix of some sorts, but there is definitely also polyester in it, but I couldn't really tell you. I bought this one from a very big fabric store in Vienna. Always, every time I go to Vienna, I go to this shop. It's not the cheapest, but they have really nice fabrics, and I got this fabric from there with this special project in mind. Yeah, and then I made a very cozy piece of loungewear. It is the Stella hoodie by Tilly and the Buttons from her stretch book. I already made this pattern once before, 1 year ago I think. It is not in my wardrobe. It was a very cheap and low quality fabric, polyester I think, and I couldn't wear it. I just couldn't. So I wanted to make the pattern again because I really liked how it came together. I enjoyed sewing it. I did it almost all of it on my overlocker, and I did one big change to this one, and that is I shortened the bodice piece quite a bit. I think I took off 13 centimeters, and then I added a waistband because that is just the style I prefer on hoodies. I prefer the waistband than to the normal hem, and I lined the hoodie with the same fabric I used for the outer shell of the hoodie and of the hood. And then I also added on the kangaroo pocket. It's probably a bit hard to see because it's the same fabric as the bodice. It is fully lined. I took another piece of leopard jersey I had in my stash, and I put this cute little Gemini star sign on it. I'm a very proud Gemini, so that had to go on the outside. And yeah, it fits very nicely. I made a size 2, which I am most of the time in Tilly and the Buttons. Sometimes I'm also a 1. For example, when I make the Lyra dress, I go for the size 1. But I wanted this to be quite roomy, and I would say I would go for the size 3 if I make it again, which I will probably do. Just because I like my hoodies to be quite oversized and relaxed, and it is not quite that. But I will put in some pictures and you will be able to see how it fits on me. The fabric is from Selfmade. It is a very nice French terry, loop back French terry. It is not too thick, but it's also not too thin. I think I will be able to wear this all throughout spring and probably on cold summer evenings. And I really do hope we have some cold summer evenings. Last summer here in Austria it was much too hot for me. But yeah, I'll be crossing my fingers for that. And I think there is not much else to say about this one. Then I love the leopard fabric, obviously, and I really enjoyed sewing it. So on to my very last project of the month of February, and this one is a bit special because I didn't use a normal pattern, but I duplicated a ready-to-wear piece I bought last month, and it is this Massimo Dutti stretch top. It is made from a very nice and soft rib jersey, and it has this very interesting crossover detail in the front, and you won't be able to see it like this. That's why I will put in pictures, but the twist is quite high on your neck and the neck bones are exposed, and that's a style that I really like on me. I wore it quite a few times after I got it, and that was reason enough to think about how I could make myself some more of this. So I just lay out the back and the front flat on a piece of tracing paper and just traced around it. I did a short and spicy tutorial on my TikTok, so if you want to see how I did it, you can head over there. It is linked down below. And then I just made my own bias binding from the same jersey I had in my stash and bound all the edges, and it worked out quite well. I can show you the result, and it is this one. Again, it's quite hard to show you how it crosses in the front, but you will see from the pictures. I had this very nice green, obviously, sorry, there's hair, green cotton ribbed jersey that was a remnant from another project I did, and the bias binding, you can see it here, worked quite well. It worked better than I expected. The only thing is that I stretched it a bit too much for the neck hole, so when I wear it, it is a bit gapey. You won't be able to see that here now, but it gapes a bit in the back. I have to keep that in mind for the next time I will make this, and that will definitely happen because I have some beautiful cotton jerseys, zebra print kind of fabric, and I already cut out another one of these, and I will definitely be wearing these 3, and maybe I will make some more, a lot during spring and summer, because worn with a blazer on top, it looks quite smart, casual, and just with a cardigan, it's relaxed, it is really comfy to wear. I don't have to wear a bra with it, and that's always a win. And yeah, I'm really happy. I don't know about you, but I always really like if I am able to replicate something I bought in a shop and really liked, and then I can make it kind of my own. That's the magic about sewing, if you ask me. And in this case, it worked out, which is even better. Yeah, that was all from me for today. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I hope I will be posting this on Sunday in the evening. And thanks again so much for your support. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did, I would be really happy if you could give me a thumbs up, if you could subscribe to my channel, if you would comment down below what piece you like the most from the stuff that I made. And I hope to see you next Sunday again here. Bye!